At the age of 10, I don't know what somebody probably knew. My father knew that what my father did for me was my inspiration. I didn't know that it is such a beautiful art form. It will make my life so happy, and then bring me some name and fame at some part of the time. So all that was it was never compelled by anybody. Our school, when in the school hostel, all the boys and girls who never took up dancing, but they were taught chanting, they were taught group music. Every Friday they will have bhajan, so they will sing all this kirtan. They know it by heart. So they were exposed to all this. It is not some new class you're going for. One thing to one teacher, another thing to another teacher. No, everything was there within that age of up to 15. It's such a wonderful time that I still I cling on to that. So that's the way that the music and dance was so part of me. So that learning music along with dance gave me the opportunity to understand the art form much more, and how the importance of music directly. There were no gadgets those days that we could learn it any other way. Just listen to it used to be the gramophone record. Sometimes we could listen to, or on the radio something will come.
Right, sir.
So, but we are no other way except one-to-one learning.
One-to-one learning.
One-to-one learning was so important. My father was very happy about it. My whole family was very happy about it. So that's how it started, and I start my knowledge of music to a great extent was because I could use mine later in my life. I could be a singer for 20, 40 years, 50 years. Till today I do Natvangam and I sing myself. I don't have a singer to
do the
Natvangam.
Right, sir.
So it is very important that every dancer has to realize that without music, however beautifully they dance, unless they have the music in them, I think there's something which would be lacking in their performance. To understand the music, to understand the nuances of every note. So I've done a lot of music myself for all my productions. I've done the music, except very early stages. I had a couple of colleagues who would do the music, especially in the north of India. I was not so much acclimatized to North Indian music, but by hearing, I could do the music for all my productions.
Abhinay, how it is important for dancers?
We are all dancers, if you ask me. When you talk, especially in school girls, hey Jani, this way the children speak, and then I used to pick up all these things just to tell them you're talking to your friend like that. Who was it who you were talking to about? When small children were. So similarly, it is what we talk, and when we talk, we do a lot of expressions. Anything that this is all expression. So when you stylize these normal expressions, then in a dance form, unlike a theatre form is more the natural, but you have to stylize. In dance you can, but the stylization brings a little higher level to the art form. So, expression comes. Expression is not just only from your speech, like Muka Abhinaya when we do, like because we're talking about
Mime.
mime.
Yes.
So in mime, they have to overdo, but in Abhinaya they have to slightly underplay to make it more dignified. If you do all other expressions, then it will come. If you concentrate, then you can. For 20 minutes, for 30 minutes, I can keep my hand. And this is practically tried. So I feel very nice. And because I learned it from a 11-year-old girl, Kudiyatam dancer. When she danced, she was a Ravana, lifts the Shiva and Parvati are sitting on the Kailash, and Ravana lifts the Kailasa. So she was showing Kailasa from here. To show the height of Kailash, that's one movement, not Kailash. So like this, I love to see young people do something new, creative, so that it touches my heart. You're already thrown it somewhere. Pick it up. Try anyone else. Pick it up.
Simply picking it up.
Simply, not like that. Dancing. I've been dancing for 72, 73 years. So it has never been out of my body. It is there.
It is there.
So even now, if I have, there are times that I don't have enough chances of performing.
Right, sir.
So one thing which when I taught for so many years, I would always be on my move. I would never sit completely like a dance teacher, the stick and the thing. They sit down and then they will never get up. They show their hands like that. So until the teacher is able to see what I want them to do. So if I want them to do, I want them to see what I'm doing.
Right, sir.
And for that I have to get up and not just by words, but I have to show them. So most of them, when I do workshops, even today, I would go and talk to them and tell them, yeah, this is what we have to do, and show them, hold their hands. And so that itself was almost everyday practice for me.
Practice. So,
And whether I performed or not, that's why I would always take the class not sitting and then Kali instruction.
wonderful, sir.
I've always felt where there is a will, there is a way.
100%.
I understand,
Truly.
I follow this. And I tell all my students, whether anywhere, all over the world, I've been doing this workshop thing, started some years back, and in 10 days or 1 week or something, they learn something, and if I am a known artist, they'll put student of so, and they'll forget the original teacher who taught them. All this goes on. So this is, but what I have felt, it's very important for me to be active.
You have done several shows like performances. Like whenever you are on stage, you're performing for the audience. But that
No, sorry, I beg to differ. I don't dance for the audience. I dance for myself. I dance for myself. I'll tell you a very interesting anecdote. A dancer who invited me to attend her performance, and then I said, yes, okay, I'll come. Then after the performance, I went home, she went to her place, and then she called me early morning. Sir, I'm so happy that you were there. How did you like it? So I said, whose dance? She says, sir, you came for my program. I said, I didn't see you. I didn't see your dance. Sir, please. The way they said, come, boys. So, sir, you were there, sir. I said, yes, I was there. But I saw you. All the time I was seeing you, and not the dance in you, the dancer in you. I didn't expand it too much because I didn't want to wound her feelings. I said, if I come to a performance to watch, I should wait for points like somewhere and then give a word of appreciation to you. Oh, that was beautiful, the way you did. But today I only saw you. You are more conscious about yourself, your makeup, your costume and things. So I felt that was not serious at all.
So that time Bharatanatyam and this time Bharatanatyam, what is the changes?
No, the change, every day there will be change. Every minute there will be change.
Right, sir. Please.
Every time that you go from one teacher to another teacher's place, it is changed. So there is, I personally would say, any change that you do, if you can do it beautifully, with neatness. I'm sorry to say some very...
No, sir, but if we talk about only the Kalakshetra time.
No, I don't say I am a student. I am a student of Kalakshetra.
Right, sir?
That's all. The dancing is mine.
Okay.
And I follow most of the, as long as I was in the class, I did it what my teacher felt was right. Then all these years I've been, if I danced like what I danced in 1947 or on my Arangetra 1950, I had more vigor, I had more strength. Now the first thing that bothers me, will I be able to this evening when you watch my performance, you'll see something different that I'm doing, which I would like one of you to ask me about or talk to me about. Then I'll tell you how you present a show. So all the time if you are thinking my teacher said this, my teacher said that, then what are you telling yourself?